Here on the Real Israel podcast, we do like to meet the real Israel. No better place than I can think of than the shuk, the bazaar. It's an open air market with the sounds, the smells, the tastes of Jerusalem. For example, you could be a carnivore, you like a lot of meat. You could be a vegan. You could have, like a fruit shake, whatever. And for example, I don't drink alcohol at all or smoke, but I love these really, really good fruit shakes. Let's talk to some of the people here. Excuse me, young ladies, are you from Israel? You live in Israel now?
Yeah. I live in Israel. I don't know, Daniel.
And what's your name?
Donnie.
Donnie, okay. Like Danny, but like
Daniela.
Daniela. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you think about the fact that it's like leave Hamas, surrender Hamas, or else, and like it's or else time? What do you think about that?
This is the Jewish lands. We need to stay here.
And like these hostages, they might not come back militarily, some people think. Maybe we have to do some sort of deal with the terrorists.
We have to just daven to Hashem. And Hashem, he'll plan it out the way.
Everything is in the hands of heaven, Hashem. And what's your name?
Simona.
Simona. And what do you think about the fact the ceasefire's over and it's time for or else? What do you think about these hostages? Do we have to negotiate with terrorists in order for the hostages to come home, or just do the military version?
I think we should just get them back however we could. Get them back.
Now, does that mean continue the negotiations and not continue the war?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if we know enough to know what the right answer is. It's hard.
You're the one fighting.
Well, I know that as a soldier, some people say, if you do everything, then my kids are your kids one day. I don't know if you have kids right now. Your kids will have to go and fight and maybe die for the release of these hostages. And it's like, maybe not every price is worth paying. Maybe we have to say military strength and that's it, and no more negotiations. This is what some people think, but I'm here to ask other people. How do you think this war will end?
With Mashiach. Mashiach Tzidkenu is coming.
Our righteousness. Yeah, the Messiah, our righteousness.
Same.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know English. Did you make Aliyah to Israel?
Yeah, she came by herself.
How does it feel to be in a land where people walk around with, I guess in America they do too, but how does it feel to be in a land where real terror has happened and they're threatening to attack us from Iran right now?
Well, it's obviously a little scary, but I feel very safe around my fellow people.
That's good. Yeah. And you have faith. Do you think that Israel will win this war?
Of course. Hashem is on her side.
100%.
100%. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the cocktails, L'chaim. And to victory. I am here with someone I just met named Israel from the land of Israel, Jewish man. He's serving food to delicious food to all the people. Make sure you stop here when you come. I want to ask you, what about the ceasefire, Afsakatesh, is over. Now it's to the Hamas, you either leave, you either surrender your weapons, or else. What do you think about this?
I think they should go somewhere else, maybe Egypt, maybe, I don't know, we surrounded in our countries all over. Everybody's so supportive about them, right? So take them away. Why not? You love them so much and care about the Palestinian people. Take them with you.
That's true. And you know what? How will this war end? How will it end?
That's only Hashem knows, I don't know.
Hashem, God, okay.
I don't know how this is gonna end. I hope it's gonna end very soon. And everybody gonna come here to the shuk, have good times. That's it.
Now, you serve food. And you are religious, you have kippah. I wear this on Shabbats. I sometimes wear this on weddings, funerals. You're religious. You believe that Hashem will rescue Israel from Iran, Hezbollah, all the Houthis.
Before Iran, Hezbollah is used to be also like, I don't know, Nazis. All days it used to be Romaim.
Yeah,
it used to be
Babylonians.
Yeah, a lot of people all over the history try to kill the Jewish people. They can't do that because we are Manatzach. We live forever.
What would you say to someone who's not Jewish, but someone who's watching, who says, I don't understand what's going on with this war. Why can't everyone just be peace? Why is there war? Why must the war continue for peace?
That I absolutely understand him too. That I don't know why the war goes to, and I believe the war happens only for financial purposes. There is no conflict between Arabs to Jews because I'm working here in the shuk and I have a lot of Arabs friends smoking with me, chilling with me. It's totally fine, right? So where's the conflict? I think some guys try to push money to the pockets and that's it.
Right, like the Muslim world, all around, everywhere, everyone.
It's all about money. It's all about money. There is no conflict.
Right. Well, there is an ideology, a faith of the radical jihad that they have to keep shooting us.
Yeah, there is always in both sides like bad people who takes stuff to the edge, right? And they got, for example, they are not Muslim, right? If they was learning Quran, it's like the Torah. It's almost the same. If they was learning that, they would never trying to kill, do bad stuff, because this is not what the Quran says, and not also the Torah. The religious life is peace life. If you're a good person, so a religion person, if you wear the kippah or not, it's about your actions and what you have inside.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and I thank you for the good food you cook. You are a good cook, and may there be peace and Arabs and Jews in love together. God bless Israel. God bless you. Thank you. I am here with some Ethiopian. Okay. I'm here with some Ethiopian Jewish women here in the bazaar, and they are buying beautiful women. Are they buying? You're buying food?
Yes.
Very good. You buy food for almost Shabbat soon.
Yes.
Now we had a ceasefire.
Yes.
We had ceasefire, and then the war continued. What do you think about the war continuing again?
It's disgusting. Disgust the shame. I don't like it. Yes.
Okay, again, the Hamas is attacking us. What do you think about this?
Well, it's over. My English is small.
Okay.
Bye, goodbye, good day.
Thank you. Let me ask you this. We had a ceasefire, and they were supposed to release all the hostages, and now the war is continuing again. What do you think about this?
I don't know what to say. I mean, like, actually, that's the way in Israel. You know, that's Israel. I don't think it's gonna stop anytime. That's the real. That's my opinion.
Because of the jihadism of the Houthis, of the Hezbollah, of the Hamas, the Islamic Jihad.
I mean, like, they hate us so much. So I don't think it's gonna stop. You know, anytime, or something like change in the world, in Israel. Also, no.
And you know, I see all kinds of people are protesting because they think the hostages, the Khatufim, that they won't be able to come back through military force. I'm a sergeant major in the army of Israel, and some people say, no, we won't be able to do it, and we are deserting. Now, what do you think about the hostages, the Khatufim? If we fight,
It's
maybe
a good question. It's a really good question. I say why? Because, you know, we have two sides here, okay? The first one is, yes, we wanted the hostages, okay? But, you know, if you stop right now the war, okay?
Yeah.
We lose the war.
Right.
We lose the war because Hamas began again and again and again and come here, and, you know, everyone is here, can be killed. So I don't know what to say. It's actually this is the right question. I don't know the answer.
But you're saying there's not only one thing, which is hostages return. That's true. There's also security for our people. How will this war end? How will we have victory? Hard questions. Look out.
Wow. I don't
You
want
can
an
say it
answer.
from a religious
I don't want an
perspective,
answer.
from a-
Yeah, I know your question, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know. Maybe to fight them, but you know that's so difficult to fight them, and then what? And then what? What will be the end? What will be the end?
Yes.
What? Okay, I mean like a lot of Arab countries here around Israel. So if you kill Hamas, yeah, what is the next step? Okay, what is the next step? What?
Some would say that the Abraham Accords, because you see how Egypt and Jordan, Bahrain, others, they did come to a ceasefire that's longer. Maybe they're not our best friends, but they are at least not shooting us. So maybe something like this can happen also in Lebanon, also in Gaza, also in Syria.
Maybe.
We can pray for it.
Maybe. Yes.
Is there a special prayer that you pray during this war?
Yes. Yes. That the Tehillim. This is the best.
Psalms.
Yeah. And actually, I mean like, I mainly the Tikkun HaKlali. You know what is Tikkun HaKlali?
Yeah.
The 10 parakim. The 10
Of the Maimonides, the Rambam, right?
No, this is the Reb Nachman.
Nachman.
Reb Nachman. That's all the 10 capitals. Okay, the 10 Mizmorei Tehillim. Okay, that's include all the Sefer Tehillim inside. Okay, and if you say the Tikkun HaKlali, yeah, it's like you say all the Sefer Tehillim. Okay, that's so important.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Every day?
no, yeah, if you can every day, that's nice. If you know in Shabbat or something, you know.
May we have full victory. Thank you for your time, Asher.
Thank you so much.
I'm here in the shuk, the bazaar of Jerusalem, where you have some delicious. This chocolate? Can I have one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Based on that with the strawberry.
Amazing. You guys should buy some right here. Many tourists don't come to Israel. They're a little afraid.
Yeah.
Your name is Yahav.
Yeah.
You run this store?
No, I'm just an employee here.
I want to ask you a hard question about the war. There was a ceasefire, and now the war is continuing. Okay, is this good or bad?
I don't think we have a right answer for that. My heart is torn because I want the people, the hostages to come back.
Yeah.
But also I think the war is necessary. We need to like get
Security.
Yes, we need Hamas to not exist anymore.
Yeah. Now, I know that some people say if we continue the war, it's like we're leaving the hostages. We don't care about the hostages anymore.
No, we do. We do care about the hostages, but I think we have so many ways that we can bring them back home, and it's not have to be a iska.
Yeah, a deal with the terrorists.
Yeah, we don't have to do a deal with them. We can use other way to bring them back home, but I think it doesn't matter if you're right or left on the politics side, you want them home.
Would you say that how will the war end? How will it end? Because there's also Houthis, there's also Iran, there's also Hezbollah, there's also Hamas.
I don't have an answer for that. I just wish that we, the Jewish people, we can be in peace in Israel, and we can live our life and will not be afraid to get murdered every day.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's actually one of the reasons why I did this podcast, because people think we just want war. We want to fight. No, we want peace. We even say shalom means peace. When I say shalom to you, it means peace. Yeah. Any words you want to say to people who think that you are a mean war lady?
We just like everybody else. We are Jewish. It doesn't make us any different from other people. You don't want to get murdered. I don't want to get murdered either. And I just want to live my life in Israel. And that's it. That's it.
May life be returned to be sweet like chocolate. God bless you, Yahav. Thank you.
God bless you.
Come
too.
visit the
Thank
chocolate
you.
store.
Yeah.
Nice. תודה. וואו, תודה, זה טעים מאוד. גנבנו לך she was really good. I am from Tiberias, from America originally. I am running the Real Israel podcast right now to tell people about why the war must continue and not finish. And I want to ask what they think about this.
We need to finish Gaza. All the soldiers in Israel, then the angels.
Yes.
Then the angels.
Now, how will we get the Chatufim, the hostages, back?
We need to back all the hostage now.
And should we negotiate with Hamas?
No negotiate in Hamas, them terrorists.
Just use military force.
Yeah, kill them.
That's what we must do. And I want to ask you, how will this end? Ech yigamer milchama?
No, just the Kadosh Baruch Hu.
You pray to God.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Me too.
I'm here in the bazaar, the shuk, with Yitzchak, Isaac, of course, in English. And I want to ask you a question. There was a ceasefire, Afsakatesh, and then it started again the war. Why?
I think that was the plan from day one. We knew that there is no chance that Hamas will release all the hostages in one shot. And I think that the IDF was clear for IDF, I assume also for the government, that we will need to return back. And thanks God that is happening.
And will we get the hostages back without negotiating with them anymore?
I think that by definition, the negotiation with Hamas is, let's say, the chance to fail is much higher than the chance to succeed. And the only way to make things happen is to put in on them so strong pressure that they will understand that there is no other choice.
How will this war end? We have the Houthis, we have the Hezbollah, still Iran, the rebel Julani and Al-Shara, and the Islamic Jihad, and what is it called, Jabhat al-Nusra, and Hamas. How will this end?
Oh, you know that Netanyahu said several times in the last couple of days that we are fighting simultaneously in 7 fronts.
Yeah.
Okay, in fact, I think it is 8, but we'll not care about that.
That's also.
I can list you all of them, but let's leave it aside. You know that the octopus, which has 8 arms, has a very unique characteristic. If you cut one arm, it can regenerate. The only way to kill an octopus is to cut the head. The head in this case is Iran. So we can fight against Hamas and we can fight against Houthim and against Hezbollah. At the end of the day, the only way to bring some sort of, not peace, I'm not talking about peace, but some sort of, let's say, respite in our crazy zone in the jungle of the Middle East will be to cut the head. And to cut the head, I think that you understand by yourself what that means.
I really wonder how long the arms of the octopus can live without being connected to the head. There's an interesting thing, and I'll end with this, is Al-Shara or Julani, the ISIS terrorists that took over Syria, they're not really connected to Iran so much. They're not really. They just have this same hurt Israel in their mind. So I wonder how long they can exist without the head.
You know that the Muslim world is split into the Shia and into the Sunni, and they have their own struggle, which go back to 1,400 years ago. The people that are familiar with the history of the Muslim know that. So at the end of the day, in the Muslim way of thinking, the most important is interest. Okay, if they have an mutual interest, it doesn't matter if they are Sunni and Shia, they will fight us. At the end of the day, I think that they also don't want us here. They want to throw us to the sea, but we will not let them. We are much, much, much stronger than them. We are more determined than them. We have a wonderful IDF. I had the honor of serving in IDF for 12, 13 years. I was the commander of one of IDF elite units. So I'm very optimistic, although so far we paid a very high fee for protecting ourselves.
Thank you, Yitzchak, for what you do and your name and all you've done for Israel and continue to do. Now, he is a real Israeli Jew, and I want to ask him, what does he think about this war? There was a ceasefire, Afsakatesh. Now the war is continuing. Good, bad?
I think it's very good to make it because we don't give a chance. We don't have another countries. We have only Israel. And if the Arabs don't understand this, he understands it with the forest. That's
force.
Yes.
What about the hostages, though?
The hostages were Arabs knows only one language. Power and power and power. If you push him the power and give you everything, he don't care about his nation. He don't care about nothing. He cares about only the leaders and who is around him. That's it. And we are very different. Even we have in a democratic country, we have a lot of argue between rights and left, but we need peace. But if you we don't start with them. He come to make Holocaust here, and we are independent country. What can I do if the Arabs will live with us and we give them everything, and this come to kill us? What can we do? We are continue the war and finish all the problems with them, not only with the Hamas, even if Syria and Lebanon and Jordan and Egypt, all the mistake in the past, we fix it now. And the Mashiach is coming.
So you say peace through strength. Peace through Israel strong.
That's very true. If we make peace, Israel be strong, and we hope to give, and we give. You can see it. It's democratic country. The Arabs work here, live here, like it here. Even you give him everything, he don't leave the Israel.
And now last question. How will this end? How will the war end? There's Houthis, there's Hezbollah, there's Hamas, Islamic Jihad, Badr, many forces. How will this end?
אני הבנתי. The end, Israel is win, and all the Arabs need to start to think to be human being.
Start to think about how to be a human being. That's a very good word. Thank you very much, Ochayun.
You don't believe I can.
I'm here with Binyamin in the shuk, the bazaar, where we buy our food. You buy your challah bread for Shabbat here?
כן, ודאי.
Yes. Now you travel, you speak around the world. What is this about?
בקשר לערבים.
אתה לא מדבר בעולם על דברים או שלא? אתה אמרת
העולם פה הוא השתגע. במדינה שלנו כל אלה אנרכיסטים, מה שהם עושים פה את הבלגן.
How will we get the hostages back, החטופים? איך נחזיר אותם?
איך נחזיר אותם? רק להיכנס בהם. להיכנס ולהכניס להוציא אותם, אין פה...
military responses, אוקיי.
לא נותנים להם.
איך ייגמר המלחמה הזאת עם כל האלה שנגדנו?
איך ייגמר? זה כבר הולך ונגמר. רק ייכנסו לעזה, ינקו את זה, יעשו את זה פארקינג, וזה נגמר, זהו זה. לא תהיה מלחמות. השאר כולם מפחדים. הנה סוריה הלכה, לבנון הלכה, עיראק הלכה, מה נשאר? מה נשאר?
שאלה קשה. הדתיים, שאתה דתי, נכון? אז איך הדתיים יבואו כולם לשרת, לא רק חלק קטן, אחוז קטן, בצבא, כמוני?
בקשר לדתיים, זה כמה פלגים יש פה. זה לא אחד ושתיים. יש את הקיצוניים שהם לא מכירים בכלל במדינה. ויש את השאר, הם עושים צבא. אני עשיתי צבא. למה לא? עשיתי. הילדים שלי ברמאללה.
וואו, יפה.
ברמאללה, בשטחים. בשנת 80-83.
אני אז נולדתי. אז אני נולדתי.
מלחמת שלום הגליל הייתי.
וואו.
עשיתי מילואים בחברון, ברמאללה. יש מלא דתיים שעושים צבא.
שהשם יברך אותך על השירות שלך.
אפילו שהמראה שלו הוא כזה, אתה רואה אותו, יכול להיות שהוא עשה צבא.
וואו. אז מילה למישהו שחושב שישראל הוא סתם רוצה מלחמה.
אני אגיד לך, מה שקורה פה, התקשורת היא עוינת. תקשורת היא לא טובה. שילכו, יפתחו אותה, באמת, דתיים עושים צבא או לא עושים? הם עושים. וחוץ מזה, מי שלא עושה צבא, הם נמצאים בארגונים כמו זק"א, כמו איחוד הצלה, מגן דוד. הם עושים 24/7, לא 3 שנים ויוצאים, אין. הם עושים 24/7. זה התקשורת פה מלוכלכת.
מילה אחרונה למישהו שלא יהודי נגיד, בעולם שחושב שישראל הוא רוצה מלחמה, שהוא לא טוב.
זה לא נכון, זה הכל תקשורת, הכל תקשורת.
רוצים שלום.
כן, הכל תקשורת, אין, השאר זה הכל שטויות, מה שממלאים להם את הראש זה התקשורת.
תודה על הזמן שלך.
הנדסת תודעה, אתה יודע מה זה הנדסת תודעה? מהנדסים להם את המוח, מאפסים להם אותם.
שיתוף מוח.
כן, שיתוף מוח, שטיפת מוח.
שטיפת מוח.
אני אגיד לך כל יום, עכשיו גשם, אתה תלך עם מטריה בשמש.
נכון.
אתה מבין? זה ככה, זה העולם.
לכן אני רוצה שיכירו את the real Israel כמוך, לא רק זה. Thank you for your time, sir. I'm here with Sharon in the bazaar. It's the shuk of Jerusalem, probably the funnest place to be. And there's a real kind of tough time here because I'm a soldier, sergeant major. I try to get the hostages back for 530 days. And I want to ask, I'll come this way quick. I want to ask Sharon, what do you feel about there was a ceasefire and then it ended and now military action to put pressure? Is this good or bad?
I think right now it's bad because we need to get them back before we harm them. Okay. And I really appreciate the fact that you are a soldier. I was born by the Lebanese border. Oh. We had a terrorist attack. I know how it feels in the kibbutz. We had a terrorist attack. But I think it's now what's important is to bring them back. Later we can do whatever we want.
But do you feel that we have a problem because if we just do negotiation with terrorists, they will just think we're weak and they'll never release the hostages?
Apparently they thought we are weak. They already took the hostages. They are there because the country didn't protect them. I think the country should do whatever it can to bring them back, and then to do whatever it can to get revenge on the people who did that to us.
Now, a question. You have children?
No.
So I have 3 children, and I'm thinking of my son going through what I had to go through for 530 days. If we don't finish this job now and not wait another, they regroup, they rebuild, then you have October 7th again, no?
We were in fighting for 15 months, and we didn't finish them. So something is wrong in our attitude right now, and I think once we get back the hostages, we will be free to finish the work, whatever it means, but to do more harm.
Now, one more question. Is some of the hostages so sad have passed away, have been murdered, Now, to risk the life of the soldier that's alive for someone who's not alive, I understand we are Jewish, we want to bury them honorably. But is it right to risk the life of the soldier that's alive, a Jew that's alive for a Jew that's not alive?
No, I think we should get the ones who are alive now, to get them back.
Maybe, how many left roundabout, do you know?
Yeah, 24.
24, okay.
24 young men who deserve, some of them are soldiers, some of them were kidnapped from their homes because the country couldn't protect them. And we owe them to get them back. We owe the family. They have children of their own. Yes.
Right now, there's still the threat of the Houthis and the Hezbollah and the Islamic Jihad and Hamas and Iran. How will this end? And how will this long term be fixed? With the hostages or not? How will it be fixed?
It will have to be. I think we are strong enough to first get the hostages back, then think about how we end it. Okay, and I don't know, I'm not a prophet, no one knows how will it end. I think we need to fix what was broken, and what was broken is what happened on October 7th, and we need to get them back.
And there's groups that are protesting. What are they protesting against? You don't have to answer if you don't want. I see it says, bring them home now, essentially.
For the hostages, okay, I go after this to the Kiryah, where the family of the hostages, and I'm going to support them. Here, it's also for the hostages, but also against what's happening in Israel, that people are taking advantage of the war now to get some stuff that they couldn't pass before, to get us...
just laws, inner laws.
Yeah, that will not allow us to continue as a country, I think. But that's a separate part.
You think democracy is in danger?
Yes.
Wow, touche. It's good. I'm hearing from people that things that I know things, but I don't know what people are thinking. This is very good. I'll do more of this. Thank you for your heart to bring our brothers and sisters home.
Yeah, hopefully, and thank you for your...
Last thing. Do you want to say something to anyone listening? Maybe they're not Jewish. Maybe they're from some country. What should they do?
I think the whole world should come together and help us bring back our hostages. And I think there's a lot of hypocrisy in the world. They don't see our plight, and they are against us. So hopefully they will get together with us and we can get the hostages back.
And may Israel stay united and not divided. Thank you. You want to be interviewed? Yeah, English. English though? בסדר? באנגלית. לא, כי זה לחו"ל, זה אנשים בחו"ל. אני מנסה להקים הסברה. זה חדש. פרנץ' עוד אין לי, אני רוצה להקים. איך קוראים לך? אני עוד אין לי ערוץ בצרפתית. איך קוראים לך? שירי לחני. אבל את תדעי לענות לי? שירי לחני? Lachiani. Okay. Okay. I'm here with Shiri Lachiani, and she is a Jewish girl. You made Aliyah?
No, my parents did.
From France?
Yes.
And you speak French?
Yes.
Do you love Israel?
Of course I love Israel.
And some people say it's hard to live in France anymore for Jewish people.
A little bit, but it's fine. You can find the
Way to live.
The Jewish
Community.
yes.
Now,
with all the shliach in France, you have a lot shliach Chabad. You have a lot batei knesiot in all the France.
I want to ask you about the war. There was a ceasefire, Hafsakat Esh. Now the war continues. Is this good or bad? Good or bad?
Good.
Yes.
That the war continue. But what about the hostages? How will they come home if we don't negotiate with the terrorists?
That's the problem.
It's a big problem, but you need the take Gaza and hospitals. It's the next station.
Should we
now, Gaza? We need to bomb to finish all the hospitals. We need, איך שלא אומרים את זה, צריך לדאוג להם, צריך להביא אותם הבית, אבל זה מה שעשינו לצבא, אמא שלה.
Let me ask you one more question. How will this war end? How will it end? There's Houthis, Hezbollah, Hamas, Islamic Jihad. How will this end? How will we have peace?
יחי המלך, יחי המלך.
Mashiach coming, and all the hospitals in their home. Because the Mashiach...
The hostages will come home because the Messiah will help.
Yeah, Mashiach coming now.
You.
You have to have your channel then.
No.
Okay, well, thank you for your time. Oh, sure. Can intervene?
Okay. You can find me on all the social media. Okay. My name is Ichiri. Okay. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for making Aliyah and making Israel the promised land your home.
Thank you. What's your name?
Chaim.
Oh,
That's
it's
right
nice.
there. Chaim.
Oh, very nice.
That's me.
Chaim
Mashiach now, and don't forget, put tefillin today.
Und Yechi Adonai Moreinu Rabbeinu Melech Mashiach Leilam Vaed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Where can I find
The Real Israel podcast.
And when it's gonna go?
Probably in a week. It's new, Chadash. So, yeah, we better go. Woo! I'm here with Ruthie, and Ruth is like Ruth and Boaz in the Bible.
Yes.
And so you know that the ceasefire ended, and the war is continuing. Is this good or bad?
I'm not sure, but I think it's good.
It means the military force will be very strong on Hamas, and no more negotiations right now.
Well, I wish there was peace, but unfortunately, Hamas is not giving up. So, and I'm an American, and they tried to get the American out, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. So, give it up. Give it up.
It's true. The way I say it is leave, surrender your weapons, or else. Now we're in the or else, and they really disrespected Trump, spit on his offer, spit on him, and so. What would you say? How will this all end?
There should be peace, but I'm afraid Hamas doesn't like peace. And unfortunately, they're not taking Trump's view and leaving. So, we're going to have to just, level it.
Yeah. That's what Trump said, that we should remove all of the Gazans that want to leave to maybe Sudan, maybe Somalia or Somaliland.
I have to tell you, people that live in Sudan are trying to leave, and now we're going to send them 2 million people. I don't know. That's
The other idea was to put them in Syria. What do you think about that, where Julani and the ISIS people are?
I don't know, but I've been to Egypt a few years ago, and that's not any better.
Right.
It's pretty bad. So they're going to go from Gaza to Egypt, which is, someplace. But it would be better if they left, and Trump would make it into a paradise, and then they could come back and make a real nice living. And
Whoever doesn't want to do jihad. Do you know that there's big protests over here that are sitting down on the road and they're saying, we don't want the war to continue. We want to only negotiate with terrorists. Which one are you?
I don't want the war to end.
You want security to return.
Right. And
Bring the hostages, but also security. Secure the borders.
I don't think it's going to be ever security, but you have to do your best.
It's probably the best podcast out there because we really approach the real Israelis. And hey, it's unfiltered. You might sometimes hear some swear words, or you might hear some various different, varied opinions, differing opinions, but it is what it is, you know? The Real Israel Podcast. Thank you for tuning into yet another episode of the Real Israel Podcast with me, Chaim Malespin, where truth shines, dispelling the darkness. And if you found value in today's episode, please like it, comment, we want to hear from you, and subscribe. Click that notification bell and share it. Join the conversation and be a truth speaker for Israel.